Welcome to Sebring. Today, Dwyer qualified second, but chickened out and decided to start from the pits. I was very much a coward, and I pay for it later. I even get a late release because I either was not paying attention or didn't really care and just wanted to be last anyway. So my plan was just hang back, get um, my credit for racing this race, maybe get some SR, and see what happens. But I should have, once I started getting behind someone and actually racing, I got competitive, and I should have just started from second and see what would have happened from there. Hopefully, this race taught me my lesson in that. We will see. All right, so lap two, and I've basically caught up to the person that I'm going to spend most of the race behind. And as Sebring has this big, long draft area, I I don't know what I was thinking. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go for it now, see if they'll let me by. Nope, they won't. So I will. Oh, I actually do get by here. What do you know? But there's also an equally long drafting area here. So I think to myself at this point, probably like, okay, I'm by this guy. Now we'll try and catch the next folks up. I did not realize they still wanted to battle and fight for position, which is fine. That's their prerogative, and once again, my fault for not starting near the pace that I had for qualifying. And I've heard people say, like they don't like folks who do the last to first challenge, which was not my intent here. That's never really my goal. But this was he went for the move here, of course. Like, oh no, he didn't. What am I talking about? But he's still there. So what I was trying to say is like you can race however you want, but when you do the last to first challenge, you're kind of inhibiting the people you're passing um, in your race. I messed that corner up, and that allowed him to get by. So I figure, okay, he's got some more speed. Maybe he just had a bad lap, and I'll get behind him and figure it out from there. I don't want to play the you pass me, then I pass you the next lap or the next corner game, because that eventually just slows both of us down. So I decide I'm going to stick behind. I'm not going to. Well, we'll see what I do here. I'm very, very close. But I know I had a better exit last time. And once again, I will have a better exit this time. Although they kind of get back on track. I don't know what I'm talking about. He had a fine exit there, but he just went in very deep, and we're kind of at the same point now. Takes the inside. So they want the corner, which is fine. They're entitled to it. But with the draft here, I think I start getting frustrated that I can't get by. That corner's too wide for them. That throws them off here, and then I'm going to have a better exit and run down to the hairpin. And I think they go defensive here. Or I force my way that side so that they go defensive, and then, like, okay, you're gonna defend the position, then we're just gonna have this kind of race where we go back and forth, where you don't want to let me by, even though I'm faster. But I guess I hope it was fun for them. It was kind of infuriating for me. I got way more competitive than I thought I would be at this time. And it's one of these things of like, because I get nervous before the races, and it's like, I just want to do the stupid race, get my credit for the race so I can maybe get that $10 iRacing bucks per season and not ruin my safety rating. I don't really care about my I rating. I think I'm kind of where I need to be in terms of my ranking. But with this person, I was faster than them on this track. And they want to battle. It's their desire to do so, but it's going to give us both slower lap times. And with these cars, you're not really gaining a whole lot. But, hey, I gotta learn how to take corners differently. Get the old cutback on Sunset, and now I'm ahead. I decide at this point to let them know I don't want them drafting. I am going to try and break the toe. It's fruitless to do so. They're going to be there. The draft is powerful. Once again, doing a little weaving here to try to not let them have a draft. But they stay with me. See? They're right there. And then they decide to give me a little bump. Bump drafting is sort of fine, but what I don't like is they're kind of bumping me right on corners that we're turning. Then they go for the dive, and like once again, I pass them one corner, they pass me another. It's just going to make us both slower. Why are we doing this? Let's try to catch the folks up ahead. I try to go for a move here. That was a little ambitious. I thought they weren't going to expect the move there. But I did not brake correctly and didn't have the speed to... Or I broke with too much speed and just went off track. So now I'm a little frustrated the move didn't work, but also I have kind of some space now to do my own lap times. Unfortunately, my own lap times are going to catch right back up to them. So going too wide on turn one, but I'm already right behind them. So I see why they were also able to catch up with me so quickly. As long as you get a little hint of draft, they will pull you along. Once again, hairpin time. I know they're going to go defensive. Oh, they don't. They kind of go across. So I peek my nose in, see if I can throw them off their game. No, they give me space. So respect there. But once again, we're just slowing each other down. They decide to do the same move. So I will reply in kind with a little swerve of my own. Not gonna go for the dive bomb again. I really wish it would have worked too, because I think I take this corner so much better than they do. Once again, they give me space, so like they were respectful battling. But they just need to stick behind me and stay in the draft, and they'll have it. We got one more lap to go. That was our white flag. Got some cars off here. So 2 more positions gained. Not a good corner. Going way over to the right to hopefully break any drafts. I think they were far enough behind that they weren't going to get a draft anyway. Let's see how far back they were. Nope, they were still there. And one more corner to go. And at the end of the day, starting from the pits, ending P9. So maybe I learned my lesson not to chicken out and just start from the pits, even though I'm super nervous starting up front that I'm going to mess it up. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.